Hello, everybody. Welcome to the first part of the actual building of the house. You can see here that they have made trenches where they would start building the foundation. So the first material came in. This is the things that we need to put at the bottom of the trenches so that the blocks can sit on it. So these are the sand and these rocks, I believe they're called crusher or something like that. And then also the cement. This material will be used to be the base for the blocks to be put on for the foundation. Now we kept on running into a problem of cement. There was never enough cement, and so we needed to get more and more cement. So if you're building a house and you're in the planning phases, please know that you need to double or even triple the amount of cement that you actually are going to use. We then ran into the problem of a bit of confusion where the builders did not know that the top part of the house was at the top of the land and then the bottom part was a bit at the bottom. They thought that the whole house was level, and so they wanted to just put the most highest foundation at the bottom, which would have really cost us a lot because that would mean more blocks and more material than is or was necessary. So the top part is a bit higher, and then there's steps in between, and then the bottom part of the house is a bit lower. Once again, more cement was needed for the actual building of the foundation, and this was costing us time because the builders just stopped working completely because they couldn't do anything without the cement. And then there was the process of filling up the foundation so that we can then put concrete on top so that it can be like a nice tight box kind of thing. So fill it up like a lunchbox and seal it up with the lid of cement. And then as you fill up this foundation box, you need to make sure that it's compact and you need to make sure that it's straight so that when the cement comes on, it doesn't go up and down, but it's just a nice even surface for people to walk on. Now the foundation was filled up, and so they needed to go in with the concrete, make it nice and straight. And this was the top part of the house. And then they moved down to the bottom part of the house and they had to fill all that part also with the concrete, which looks like so much work. I respect builders very much. Thank you. Thank the Lord for builders. Thank God for builders. At this point, they were wrapping up the building of the foundation, which was not an easy task at all, and this is only the beginning. And then they'll be back to build the walls in a week or two's time. But this is the beginning stages. The foundation is completed, the top part, the stairs in the middle, and the bottom part of the house. This whole process would have not been accomplished without the help of my wonderful, wonderful mother and the wonderful builders on site, of which they came at the last minute because our original builder is struggling from illness. We just pray that he recovers and so he can overlook and continue the process. But yeah, I'm just so thankful to God. I'm thankful to the people that were there. So grateful. Hopefully, this will continue and finish, and you will see everything. Just stay tuned.